in Lawrence County. This whole line is moving to the east-northeast at 50 miles an hour. Expect winds in excess of 60 miles an hour. Again, the National Weather Service in Nashville has issued 2 tornado warnings. 1 tornado warning for Davidson County, Sumner, and Wilson counties until 8:45 p.m. The other one is just about to expire here in six and a half minutes for southeastern Davidson, Murray, Rutherford, and Williamson counties until 8:30. A severe thunderstorm warning remains in effect for northeastern Robertson, Rutherford, Sumner, Trousdale, Wilson, Davidson, and Macon counties until 8:45. The current time is 8:23 p.m. with a temperature of 58 degrees. Current conditions across the area remains pretty mild, with Brentwood at 68, Baxter at 64, Livingston at 65, White Bluff at 59, Manchester at 66, Lewisburg at 67, Fayetteville at 64. In Nashville, there's a thunderstorm with 57 degrees, dew point at 54, with a relative humidity of 88%. Winds are southwest at 18, gusting to 49, and the pressure is 29.73 inches and rising. We do have a tornado watch in effect until 3 a.m. for much of Middle Tennessee, say from Dixon eastward. The area from Dover, Clarksville, Aaron, Dixon, Waverly, Centerville, Linden, and Waynesboro are until 9 p.m. And for areas in Springfield, Ashland City, Franklin, Columbia, Lawrenceburg, Pulaski, Lewisburg, Shelbyville, Tullahoma, Manchester, Altamont, Spencer, McMinnville, Woodbury, Murfreesboro, Nashville, Lebanon, Gallatin, Lafayette, Hartsville, Carthage, Salina, Gainsboro, Cookville, Sparta, Crossville, Jamestown, Byrdstown, and Livingston all remain in a tornado watch in effect for a tornado watch until 3 a.m. Friday morning. The hazard potential for this evening is mainly damaging winds, but we can still have tornadoes that spin up. But again, the main threat is damaging winds. We do have 2 tornado warnings in effect. That's southern Davidson, Murray, Rutherford, and Williamson counties until 8:30. The other tornado warning is for northeastern Davidson, southern Sumner, and northwestern Wilson until 8:45. A severe thunderstorm warning is in effect for northeastern Robertson, Rutherford, Sumner, Trousdale, Wilson, Davidson, and Macon until 8:45. The National Weather Service in Nashville has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for northern Rutherford and southern Wilson counties until 9 p.m. At 8:18, National Weather Service Doppler radar indicated a severe thunderstorm producing quarter-size hail and destructive winds in excess of 70 miles an hour. This storm was near Nolensville, moving northeast at 55 miles an hour. Locations impacted to include Murfreesboro, Walter Hill, Las Casas, Milton, Cedars 11, State Park. Again, a tornado watch remains in effect for the warned area. If a tornado is spotted, act quickly and move to a place of safety inside a strong building. Even with these damaging winds, go ahead and move to a place of safety as these warnings are being issued. Again, severe thunderstorm warning for northern Rutherford and Wilson counties until 9 p.m. Severe thunderstorm warning also in effect for Robertson, Rutherford, Sumner, Trousdale, Wilson, Davidson, and Macon until 8:45. 2 tornado warnings remain in effect. Northeastern Davidson, southern Sumner, and northwestern Wilson until 8:45. And then one is just about to expire for southeastern Davidson, northeastern Murray, western Rutherford, and Williamson counties until 8:30. Current time is 8:28 p.m. with a temperature of 57 degrees here at Nashville. Okay, current radar summary showing the line of thunderstorms now moving into Macon County, just west of Lafayette, towards Hartsville, into Lebanon, down towards just northwest of Murfreesboro, and swinging around to the southwest, around the Culleoka area, down towards Lawrenceburg. This line of showers and thunderstorms continues to race to the east-northeast at 50 miles an hour and can have the potential for having wind gusts of 60 to 80 miles an hour. Current time is 8:20. Let's call it 8:29. 8:29 at 57 degrees here at the Weather Service office in Nashville. A tornado watch remains in effect until 3 a.m. for much of the area. Tornado watch means that conditions are favorable for tornadoes, but the main threat for tonight will be damaging winds. Current conditions at Nashville: thunderstorm in progress, 57 degrees, dew point at 54, relative humidity at 88%. Winds are southwest at 18, gusting to 49. Pressure is 29.73 inches and rising. You're live here at the Weather Service office here in Nashville due to a little technical issue. We appreciate you standing by, and please keep your weather radios on, as we are only going to tone alert the actual tone itself. We're having some issues with the same alarm, so please stand by. Current time is 8:29. p.m. Okay, the only warnings we have in effect right now, we have one tornado warning in effect until 8:45, and that is for southern Sumner, northeastern Davidson, and northwest Wilson until 8:45. We have two severe thunderstorm warnings in effect. One is for Robertson, Rutherford, Sumner, Trousdale, Wilson, Davidson, and Macon, and that goes until 8:45. We do have the latest one, which is a severe thunderstorm warning for northern Rutherford and southern Wilson counties until 9 p.m. Again, current conditions here in Nashville: 57 degrees with thunderstorm in progress, dew point at 54, and RH of 88%. Winds are from the southwest at 18, gusting to 49, and pressure is 29.73 inches and rising. Latest radar still showing that line progressing quite nicely there at the northern part of the mid-state, towards the Lafayette area to Hartsville, swinging down towards Lebanon, all the way down to Murfreesboro, and then kind of curving to the southwest into near Chapel Hill, Culleoka, and Lawrenceburg in Lawrence County. Your main warnings remain in the northern half of this line, as this line is progressively moving to the east-northeast at 50 miles an hour. You still can expect winds anywhere between 60 to 80 miles an hour. These winds are just as destructive as a tornado and can cause enough damage to be tornado-like, but that doesn't mean it's a tornado. Again, we have two severe thunderstorm warnings in effect. We have severe thunderstorm warning for Rutherford and Wilson counties until 9 p.m. We have a severe thunderstorm warning for Robertson, Rutherford, Sumner, Trousdale, Wilson, Davidson, and Macon counties until 8:45. A tornado warning remains in effect for northeastern Davidson, southern Sumner, and northwest Wilson until 8:45. Current time is 8:32 p.m. with a temperature of 57 degrees at the Weather Service office. Again, folks, if there's anybody new tuning in, we are live at the Weather Service office due to some technical issues, and we're trying to resolve them as we speak. We got our techs on site working on things. So thank you for your patience and working with me and putting up with my voice here. Again, current Current conditions at Nashville. Thunderstorm is 57 degrees, dew point at 54, relative humidity at 88%. Winds from southwest at 18, gusting to 49, and the pressure is 29.73 inches and rising. Across the area, looks like Cascade Springs is at 64, Lafayette at 68, Livingston is 65, Old Hickory is 60. Well, last report was 68 here in Old Hickory at the Weather Service Office. We're at 57 degrees. Let's see, White Bluff is 59, Clarksville 64 degrees, Columbia is 64, Crossville is 61, Cascade Springs is at 70, and Brentwood is at 68. Murfreesboro is also reporting 68 degrees. Again in Nashville, thunderstorm, 57 degrees. The tornado warning remains in effect for Davidson, Sumner, and Wilson counties until 8:45. We have two severe thunderstorm warnings in effect for northeastern Robertson, north central Rutherford, Sumner, Trousdale, Macon, Davidson, and Macon counties until 8:45. The latest severe thunderstorm warning was for northern Rutherford and southern Wilson counties until 9 o'clock. Current time is 8:34. And we are live here at the Weather Service office with a temperature of 57 degrees. A tornado watch remains in effect for much of the Nashville metro area proper and counties to the east until 3 a.m. Let's see, Montgomery, Stewart, Houston, Humphreys, Dixon, Hickman, Lewis, Perry, and Wayne counties have a tornado watch in effect until 9 p.m. So basically, they have about 25 more minutes left of that watch until they're actually out of that. But for us, we are in a tornado watch until 3 a.m. Okay, current radar summary still showing that line of thunderstorms now entering into Lafayette. They're in Macon County, into Hartsville, to Lebanon, to Murfreesboro, to just, let's call it Chapel Hill, to Colioca, to Lawrenceburg. The southern section of this line is just not moving as fast as we would like it, but that means there's no severe thunderstorm warnings or tornado warnings associated with this. All the warnings are practically along I-40 and north. So we're looking at Rutherford and Wilson, to Sumner, to Macon, to Wilson counties for these warnings. And these warnings include tornado warning for Davidson, Sumner, and Wilson until 8:45, which is 10 minutes from now when it expires. A severe thunderstorm warning remains in effect for Rutherford and Wilson counties until 9 p.m. The other severe thunderstorm warnings for Robertson, Rutherford, Sumner, Trousdale, Wilson, Davidson, and Macon until 8:45. Again, another 10 minutes for that warning until that expires. Current time looks like the warnings are pretty much as they are right now. The meteorologists here are watching it, and we do have a new severe thunderstorm warning in effect, and we will tone that real quick. Okay, folks, a new severe thunderstorm warning has been issued. A severe thunderstorm warning for west central Rutherford, southeastern Williamson, northwestern Bedford, northern Marshall, and east central Murray counties until 9 p.m. Central Standard Time. At 8:32 p.m., National Weather Service Doppler radar indicated a severe thunderstorm warning producing quarter-size hail and damaging winds in excess of 60 miles an hour. The storm was 7 miles southeast of Spring Hill, moving northeast at 45 miles an hour. Locations impacted should include Eagleville, Rover, Rockvale, and Triune. Again, this is a severe thunderstorm warning for Rutherford, Williamson, Bedford, Marshall, and Murray counties until 9 p.m. Current time is 8:37 p.m. with a temperature at the Weather Service office at 57 degrees. A tornado warning still remains in effect for northeastern Davidson, southern Sumner, and northwestern Wilson until 8:45 p.m. The These areas include Gallatin, Cottontown, Bledsoe Creek State Park, Castaigne Springs, Dickerson Chapel Recreation Area. This warning should expire at 8:45 p.m. As this line continues to move through. We do have a severe thunderstorm warning practically in the same area as well, and that would be for Robertson, Rutherford, Sumner, Trousdale, Wilson, Davidson, and Macon counties until 8:45. The next warning we have until 9 p.m. is for northern Rutherford and southern Wilson until 9 p.m. The latest severe thunderstorm warning is for Rutherford, Williamson, Bedford, Marshall, and Murray counties until 9 p.m. Again, Weather Service radar indicated a severe thunderstorm warning. A severe thunderstorm capable of producing quarter-size hail and damaging winds in excess of 60 miles an hour. The storm is 7 miles southeast of Spring Hill, moving northeast at 45. Again, these locations are for Eagleville, Rover, Rockville, and Triune. Remember, a tornado watch is in effect for much of the area until 3 a.m. If a tornado is spotted, or even these strong storms producing 60-mile-per-hour winds and greater, take shelter. Move to a safe place inside your home, such as a basement or small interior room, and just wait till these storms blow through. These winds are strong enough to produce tornado-like damage. It doesn't mean that a tornado has occurred, but the winds are strong enough that it can cause a significant amount of damage. If you have any reports, please call our spotter line at 1-800-267-8144. Again, that number is 1-800-267-8144 with your damage reports, if you have any, or you have any sightings of wind damage or trees down or power lines or anything else. Please give us a call and let us know about that, and definitely tell us your location and where you have some damage. We like to have that information. Current time is 8:40 p.m. Okay, folks, we are live here at the National Weather Service office just because of some technical issues that we're having. We appreciate you standing by and working with us. Please tell your friends and coworkers and family members to listen live, as we are not able to tone alert everything properly, but I can send out the 1050 tone alert to give you a heads up of new warnings. Again, we're having some technical issues with our Nashville transmitter. That's why we're going live. The current time is 8:40. We do have a tornado warning remaining in effect for Davidson, Sumner, and Wilson counties until 8:45. We got about 4.5 minutes left on that warning. We do have a severe thunderstorm warning we still have 5 more minutes on for Robertson, Rutherford, Sumner, Trousdale, Wilson, Davidson, and Macon counties until 8:45. Now, the latest severe thunderstorms we have include Rutherford and Wilson until 9, and then we have Rutherford, Williamson, Bedford, Marshall, and Murray's until 9. Let's give a quick radar update. Things are not progressing as fast as I would like to have them, but from this line of storms go from Lafayette through Hartsville, now at the leading edge of, say, Watertown, extending down towards, I guess, right in the heart of Murfreesboro, extending into Culleoka, and then let's call it just southeast of Lawrenceburg. This line is progressively moving to the east-northeast at about 50 miles an hour, and you can expect anywhere between 50 to even 80-mile-an-hour winds with some of these locations. Okay, we just have a new severe thunderstorm warning being issued. Let me tell that for you, and we'll read it to you. The National Weather Service in Nashville has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for the following counties: Smith, Sumner, Trousdale, Wilson, Clay, DeKalb, Jackson, and Macon counties across Middle Tennessee until 9:15. At 8:32, National Weather Service meteorologists detected a line of severe thunderstorm warnings capable of producing damaging winds in excess of 60 miles an hour. These severe thunderstorm warnings extend from Lafayette to 6 miles west of Watertown and we're moving east at 65 miles an hour. The locations to be included are Carthage, Red Boiling Springs, Gordonsville, Pleasant Shade, Hickman, Southern Carthage, Liberty, Downtown, Alexandria, Granville, Center Hill Lake, and Edgar Evans State Park. Again, severe thunderstorm warning in effect for Smith, Sumner, Trousdale, Wilson, Clay, DeKalb, Jackson, and Macon counties until 9:15 p.m. Current time is 8:43 p.m. and we're looking forward to 8:45. 8:45 should expire 2 warnings, 1 tornado warning and 1 severe thunderstorm warning. The tornado warning that's in effect is for Davidson, Sumner, and Wilson counties until 8:45. That tornado warning will expire at 8:45, so a minute and a half that warning should be gone. The next severe thunderstorm warning, or the next warning is a severe thunderstorm warning. That should be allowed to expire also at 8:45, and that's for Robertson, Rutherford, Sumner, Trousdale, Wilson, Davidson, and Macon counties. Okay, let's see here. Look for the latest warnings here. Latest warning is for Smith, Sumner, Trousdale, Wilson, Clay, DeKalb, Jackson, and Macon counties until 9:15 p.m. Another warning we have is for Rutherford, Williamson, Bedford, Marshall, and Murray until 9. And we also have another one for Rutherford and Wilson counties until 9 p.m. Current time is 8:44. Let's look at current conditions. Currently, here at the Weather Service office, it's 57 degrees, and time is at 8:44, almost 8:45. We'll update that in one moment. Nashville's, I guess, finally getting out of that severe thunderstorm warning. I think there's still some residual lightning and stuff there in the area, but temperature is 57 degrees, dew point at 54, relative humidity at 88%. Winds are southwest at 18, gusting to 49, and the pressure is 29.73 inches and rising. Across the area, Lafayette is reporting at 68 degrees, Sparta at 64, White Bluff at 59, Clarksville is at 64, and Crossville is at 61. Again, we're looking forward to your weather reports. If you have any or have any issues, please give us a call at 1-800-267-8144. That's our spotter line. Feel free to give us any damage reports that you may have or concerns or compliments as we're trying to do our best here, and we appreciate you staying with us as we deal with this technical issue. But we reassure you that we're here, there to protect you and give you our best service that we possibly can. Current time is 8:45, so that means that the tornado warning has expired for Davidson, Sumner, and Wilson. That expired at 8:45, so we are no longer there with the tornado warning. So we have no tornado warnings in effect at this time. We have 3 severe thunderstorm warnings in effect, and those are Rutherford and Wilson until 9. So we got another 14 minutes for that. Let's see, Rutherford, Williamson, Bedford, Marshall, and Murray until 9 p.m. And our latest severe thunderstorm warning for Smith, Sumner, Trousdale, Wilson, Clay, DeKalb, Jackson, and Macon counties until 9:15. Current radar summary showing Lafayette right in the heart of that line, extending down towards, it's actually scooting out of Trousdale County into Dixon Springs area there in Smith County, down towards Statesville, and then extending to the southwest through Murfreesboro, just north of Lewisburg, and entering into Campbellsville there in Giles County. This whole line, remember, is moving to the east-northeast at about 50 miles an hour with winds in excess times 60, 70, even 80 miles an hour. We did have a report of 89-mile-an-hour winds in Robertson County with this line. So we can look at destructive winds that can cause tornado-like damage. This damage is just like a tornado, but however, or it's caused like a tornado, but however, that doesn't mean that a tornado has hit. These winds are very strong and diving down, and once it hits something, it just causes all havoc. So, but we do have the potential for tornadoes. Doesn't mean that we're having any tornadoes at all, since we don't have any tornado warnings in effect right now. Everything is just severe, but we do have potential for damaging winds that are very similar to tornado-like damage. So please be advised of that. We do have a tornado watch in effect until 3 a.m. this morning, or excuse me, until Friday morning. It's not this morning yet, it's Friday morning. 3 a.m. Friday morning for pretty much, let's just call it from, say, Robertson, Cheatham, Davidson, Williamson, Murray, Lawrence, Giles, let's go to Marshall, Bedford, getting crazy here, Coffee, Grundy, Warren, Cannon, DeKalb, Van Buren, White, Warren, Cumberland, Putnam, Finchers, Pickett, Overton, Clay, Jackson, Macon, Trousdale, Smith, Wilson counties, and Rutherford counties as well. These counties still remain in the tornado watch until 3 a.m. That means conditions are favorable for tornado development. Doesn't mean that there's tornadoes on the ground right now. That means conditions are favorable. But right now, everything is basically severe. But severe thunderstorms are in the area and are causing wind damage of, in winds of the 60 to 80 mile an hour winds. Okay, we just have a new severe thunderstorm warning just issued. And let's see what that is. That's an SVS. Okay, we only have 3 severe thunderstorm warnings in effect. Those are Smith, Sumner, Trousdale, Wilson, Clay, DeKalb, Jackson, and Macon counties until 9:15. Current time is 8:50, so we still got 25 minutes left on this warning. So, severe thunderstorm warning for Smith, Sumner, Trousdale, Wilson, Clay, DeKalb, Jackson, and Macon counties until 9:15. Other warnings in effect, Rutherford, Wilson, Bedford, Marshall, and Murray until 9. So we've got 10 minutes left on that warning. And then we have one more, which is Rutherford and Wilson, and that is in effect until 9 p.m. as well. Current time is 8:50 with a temperature of 57 degrees here at the Weather Service office. We do have a wind advisory in effect until 9 p.m., 9 till midnight basically, from the western two-thirds of Middle Tennessee until 9, and until midnight along the Cumberland Plateau region for winds 20 to 30 miles an hour with gusts up to 45 miles an hour. Remember, tornado watch is in effect until 3 a.m. for much of the area. We do have the western section, the extreme western section, and that goes until 9 p.m. That's probably going to expire. Okay, folks, the hazard potential for today, we still have a threat for tornadoes, but our main threat is damaging winds. We could have some hail, but our main threat is actually damaging winds, so please be advised. Okay, current radar summary here. Let's look what we got here. Line of storms continue to march through Macon County, and basically around the Kirby area there in Macon County. Here we go with an update. Looks like Monaville there in Smith County, swinging around to just southeast of Statesville, then coming through to Readyville and Christiana, and then coming through, let's see, not quite into Bedford County yet, but swinging around through just south of Chapel Hill, but north of Farmington in Marshall County, and then entering into Waco, Campbellsville, and Giles County, and extending down towards Laredo and 5 Points there in Lawrence County. This line of showers and thunderstorms, some severe with some areas that have some warnings, is very pushing to the east-northeast at 50 miles an hour with the potential for winds of excess of 60 miles an hour. We've had reports of 89-mile-an-hour winds with the northern section there just to the west of Springfield. So this can cause some havoc. We do have a lot of reports coming in. I'll get those reports to you here shortly. Again, severe thunderstorm warning in effect until 9 p.m. for Rutherford and Wilson counties until 9. Our latest, we do have another one for Rutherford, Williamson, Bedford, Marshall, and Murray.